I fixed my hair a little. You must excuse me. Sometimes I wake up and then I immediately start, blogging. Wake up, I blog. Not sometimes, most of the time. Oh my god. The whole thing is that it's my stream of consciousness. I just say whatever comes out of my mouth. And I'm in a storytelling troupe, and we were talking about stuff, and I just say whatever comes out of my mouth. And then my professor goes, we're trying to work on that. We're trying to get it to where you're saying the same thing every time instead of just whatever comes out. No! No! The bitches love my stream of consciousness. This is my third time as Tellers. This is my final time in Tellers. There's a whole lot of stuff that's been going on my Tumblr, and I'm going to talk about it. But I need a certain video from Dan and Phil before I can break this to my professor. Because he thinks that I'm just this, I'm an insane person, but he thinks that if I just commit to my dreams, that's gonna end up with me on the street. And I'm just like, who gives a shit if I go homeless? Do you know how good a vlog tent that would be? And the whole point is that it's going to be like an in-person video. It's going to be just like Tumblr. It is going to be my pure stream of consciousness. But because I'm talking about Tumblr, it has a system. And he's all like, we need to have structure, blah, 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 structure. Let's look at these techniques. And I'm just like, I take my inspiration from fictional characters and Dan and Phil. Sean Spencer is my role model. None of these bitches weird enough. I said this in a Tumblr post. So there's this episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Dennis leaves for in between the season, and then they get a new chief who's Kelly from The Office. And she says that Mac has a Dennis-shaped hole in his heart. And he goes, you told me I needed to fill my Dennis-shaped hole. And he got a Dennis Reynolds doll, which was 100% a Dennis Reynolds sex doll. And I would argue that. And most of the shit that happens on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the shit that Jenna Maroney and Paula Assname were up to, way weirder than the goddamn Muppet Joker, which is this Tumblr thing. If you're randomly here on YouTube, it's this guy with an edgy satire blog that's like, I am Kermit and the Joker, oh, the Muppet, blah, 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 they hate to see my smile. He blocked me because I told him it was racist to make pilgrim hats for Thanksgiving, and so now I'm his number one anti. And yeah, there's a Down with the Croaker blog that just came up, but it's either some edgy 14-year-old or someone who's actually friends with the Muppet Joker, and this is all one big thing of satire. But I'm done with satire blogs being the Tumblr ecosystem. No! We play pretend. No. I am myself. I just also I dabble in satire, but I tend to do a political satire. One time this bitch-ass guy in my asking, saying you blog for change is fucking crazy. It's called being a goddamn journalist. And they were like, your profile picture is Fermit. And I'm like, okay, that just makes everything I have to say 100% times more important. Yowie, 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 dismantle the fascist machine, go throw bricks at cops, go vandalize. Yowie, 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 gleep, gleep, gleep.